I'm Bridger. I'm the general manager of the Plain City Westside Pizza store. We had a shared dream to put a restaurant right here in this spot that ended up turning into a franchise very quickly because we knew we were never going to be able to build our own restaurant, go through the process of figuring out how to run operations and trying to hopefully one day be profitable.
One of the reasons we did this was because we had a close family friend who was running a franchise and had 2 locations. And so kind of having him to lean on through that initial process of everything was great. But the thing he said the most was how terrible that corporate office was to work with. I mean, he said it was a constant fight on everything you did. I mean, there was just no common sense coming from the corporate office. And he talked about the struggle, and I think kind of we reeled a little bit when that was happening, and we had looked into a couple other franchises. I believe Westside was our last phone call. It was kind of our last ditch effort. We spoke with Rodney in talking with him and several other franchisees. I don't think there was one negative thing ever said about the corporate office and how things were being done. And so that was one of the biggest helps for us in making the leap forward there.
So there's definitely a big difference between going at it on your own as an independent versus going at it with a franchise model. The franchise has a lot of benefits in the fact that all the pitfalls you might run into have been experienced already, and there's been a workaround created. So that you don't have to make the same mistake that someone else already made before you. One of the benefits with Westside Pizza in particular is our cost. Our monthly ongoing royalties are 4% of gross sales, with a 1% marketing royalty. If you look at basically any other brand, we're one of the most affordable.
You see instant success with a franchise, and that's what's helped us out.
Having the system right out the gate is pretty critical, I think, and that it's something that the 3 of us would have probably wouldn't have figured out if we would have tried to do it on our own.
Stephen Cummins. I've worked at Westside for 5 months now, and I'm hoping to take over my own store in the next coming month. The franchise training at Westside Pizza has been all-encompassing. So far we've gone from doing taxes and payroll to making dough and making the pizzas. I like that when I put effort into this job, I see rewards out of it. It's something I can be proud of. It's something that the more effort I put in, the more reward I get out of it. I'm excited to be a franchisee because it offers a lot more flexibility versus manager. Manager, you're typically tied to your 40-hour schedule, whereas owner, you have a lot more flexibility in your own schedule. You have a lot more growth opportunities. You can open up a secondary store or a third if you want to. A lot more effort that you put in, you get out of it in your own restaurant. The biggest reason for me personally that I wanted to be a franchisee is that I think it's the best decision for my future family. My previous job that I was going towards is about 40 to 50 hours pretty locked in every week, versus this, I feel like in about 5-6 years really grinding away, I'll have a lot more time and flexibility for my own family.
That's, honestly what attracted us to the franchise in the first place. It has that taste and that feel of a local town pizzeria, and that's what I thought it was, honestly. It was a, exclusive to Idaho deal.
Well, we still get customers who are astonished that this is a franchise, and they love the high-quality ingredients. They love the dough that we make daily, the fresh mozzarella. They love all that about us. Listen, I don't know other franchise culture, okay? But this one feels really tight-knit. We know people who are in other franchises that absolutely hate their franchise overlords, and Westside Pizza has been really cool from day one, really supportive, really makes us feel like we're all one giant family. I know that's pretty cliche to say, but it's a special culture, I think. You feel valued and you feel listened to. Your input is received, and I've suggested things to the franchise and I've seen changes happen. Whether as a result of that, I don't know, but it feels like it has. It just feels good to be listened to versus being told directly from a franchise always what to do and never feeling valued, never receiving that input.